Hi guys, so today I'm reviewing this little light by iFootage that I got off of Amazon. Now, I first want to say this light is solid. Like the build quality, I mean, it definitely has a little bit of heft, which is nice for a light. I'm not afraid to bang this around a little bit. Not that I will, but it doesn't feel like it's going to break. It's not plasticky. It's definitely made out of some solid aluminum here. It's got a nice long power cable, so you don't have to use extension cords for the most part, which is always a plus. Comes with some really nice Velcro strips on all of the power cables, which is a nice addition because it's just easier to have the cables all Velcroed up. It even has, on the power brick, has the nice cable loop on it so you can hang it from the light stand, which is always a plus. And something else that I was not expecting from this light at all, especially given that it's it's not one of the major brand lights, is how smooth the fall off of the light is. A lot of the lights that I've gotten off of Amazon, this little reflector thing right here is a big issue. You'll have like really hard gradations in the light from the center all the way to the edges, where you can see where it steps from one intensity to another intensity. This is actually smoother than my aperture lights. And also, which I was very surprised about, there's no hot spot in the middle. Most lights, even my aperture lights, have a big hot spot directly in the middle, and then obviously the lower intensity light going to the edges. This is nice and smooth. I was extremely impressed. I was extremely impressed with how smooth the fall off is, and you can kind of see it a little bit behind me. Like there is no hot spot. It is just a nice smooth gradation going from the center all the way out to the edges, which even the aperture lights, which are this big brand, don't have. Size-wise, it has, let me see where my light is. Here we go. Here's my little 60, Amaran Aperture 60D right here. Size-wise, it's about the same. It's a little bit bigger. But overall light output and stuff is very comparable to the Amaran. Now, something that I don't care for with this light is it doesn't come with a battery plate, which for a light this size is a huge turnoff, because one of the reasons I like lights this size is that they're really easy to put in, really tight corners, spaces where you can't get a big light. And having a battery plate or some way to power this without being plugged into mains is a necessity. You're doing it in a car, you're doing like a walk and talk or something. You can't be having power cables like this. So the fact that it doesn't come with that is a big issue for me. It does have a USB-C port back here. You need 100 watts, so you're gonna need a pretty big battery. I've not looked into that, how to power it via that way. So, I mean, other than, a charger or something. But as far as battery goes, I haven't found anything for that yet. So that is an issue. I do like the case that it comes in. I'm a nerd for cases. I love that this has everything, all the accessories and everything fit right in here. It's nice and solid. I can stack it in my van. I can put it in my storage closet. I don't have to worry about this thing getting beat up or scratched. Now, the only other issue I have is the price. The fact that it doesn't come with a battery plate and the fact that it's higher priced than most other comparable lights like this is a big turnoff for me. If they lowered the price on this to make them more, in line with the other lights, even like the aperture lights, I would definitely say this was a good contender. So yeah, so it's kind of hard to recommend it just from a price standpoint, but yeah, if you you find it on sale or something, I mean, this is definitely a good quality light that is going to be a good addition to anybody's kit. I know everybody asks about like the buttons and stuff on the back, like how do they feel? And actually, the quality of the buttons is pretty good. These little dials and switches here, they have a nice solid click to them. They don't feel cheaply made plastic wise. So yeah, I mean, I want to love this light. It's just the fact that it doesn't come with a battery powering option and the price of it.